Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How are you doing? It's Teshua Jogona here on Teshua Jogona Vlogs. Guys, it's been a minute and I've really missed you. So, thank you so much for always coming back and watching my content. Thank you so much for subscribing, commenting, sharing. Thank you so much. Do you know, you guys, oh God, I chat with you. We voice note as if we know each other. What a lovely family has come up from Teshua Jogona Vlogs. Just know I really appreciate you. Just know that your blessings touch me. You are always blessing me with love, with kind words. I'm humbled. I'm humbled, guys. So, guys, what I've decided to do today is answer questions. There is a lot of questions. And as you know, I try my best to answer most questions. But you can see the last few weeks, it's been crazy. It's been crazy. It's been very busy for me. I have answered some questions. Some of them I'm yet to find answers. But some of them, I feel that I don't know what to say. Yeah. So we are going to, in general, all those questions, I'm going to answer to my level best. So if you know you have a question, or if you know you've asked a question and we've talked about it, or if you've asked a question and I haven't responded, maybe your answer will be here. So, one, I will first, let me check. Have you subscribed? If you haven't, please do. Please do. I know you want to support this channel. Why not? Those are the things that will motivate me to keep bringing information, and also it just motivates you. It always feels good for someone to show you you are doing something good. So the first question I have received, I have done content about it, but maybe the new subscribers haven't come into they haven't come around, they haven't come around that content or video. So I will answer that question briefly. What do you need for a visit visa? I will briefly say you can find this content on Teshua Jogona about visit, but I will tell you that you can visit UK in different ways. One, you can visit UK as a tourist. Like, you just coming from Kenya, you want to show the embassy you are coming as a tourist. Just the way the British come from Kenya and they go to Malindi. What do you need with that? You need to show that you have a very good um, bank account that will enable you or sustain you the amount of time, the length of time you'll be here. So they will need a booking reservation for the hotel you'll be living in. They will need, of course, a proof of funds. That is your bank statement. They will need, there is a letter you can write to basically brief them on where you'll be going. It can be, I'll be visiting London, London Eye, Buckingham Palace, all those things that you want to see in the UK. There is another way you can still visit. So get me right. So that is one way you can come. That means it's you who is coming, and meaning a lot is needed for you that is coming, as a support of funds more is needed to shown, because you are coming. Even if it's 3 weeks or 4 weeks, you must show that you are able to take care of yourself. So the other one is there's a video I did here, and my mom had just come. If you remember, it was sometime late last year. My mom had come to visit, and I did a visit visa. So that means I have invited someone from back home. Yeah. What do they need? Because I have invited them, they still need proof of finance or bank statement. They still they need to show that they'll be going back home, depending on your age and everything. So, example for my mom, I would say, for example, with her, she has her own she has her own business. So because that's what she will show, the evidence, like what are they called, licenses that you pay to the council, so they know you own your business. So that's one factor that will take you home. Again, we have a younger sibling, so my mom attaches their birth certificate to show that there's someone that is dependent to her. That's another thing. If you are employed, your employer can write a letter to show that you're coming on holidays, but they're expecting you a certain time, yeah? If you're a student, your principal, your director, your however you, whatever name you call your those big people in school, yeah, they can write a letter to show that you are their student. So it's good if the letter has a letterhead, and they're expecting you back. You're coming on holidays, they're expecting you back at this time. So it's very important to show a reason to show that you'll be going back to your country. So for me, who is inviting you, I will show my bank statements because I've invited you. Probably, like, if you're inviting someone very close to you, you'll be like, I'll be housing them. I will have to send a utility bill to show proof of address. And also the bank statement is to show, because if I say I will be hosting you, that means I'll be feeding you. That means, so they need to see that my bank statement will support that. Yeah. And also the fact I have to be able to be paying rent. That's why you're coming to that address, if I'm making sense. And also you need a letter to show that I'm inviting you. So I will just write a formal letter addressing the embassy, or addressing you or the embassy, whichever, but it just shows that I'm inviting you. You also need to write a letter confirming that you'll be happy to come in, to come if the process is successful. If you have any some things like land, title deeds, and those things are also very important. If you can attach them, then it shows, yes, you can show proof of funds, but when you have something more like a title deed, or it shows you have a foundation where you're coming from, if you know what I mean. If you have a house, then you can show your house or mortgage or something like that. It shows you're not just coming, you have something going on with your life. And that's the thing, embassy wants to see you have your own life. Yeah, the main aim is to reduce any doubt about you, about why you are coming here, and any doubt if you're going to leave their country. So that is one question answered about visits. So if you'd like to know more about visits, what they require, please visit www.gov.uk, visit visas. Visit visas can be from, the standard length is 6 months, but you can apply for multiple entry. And of course, you have to give a justified reason why you need that length of a visa, longer if you're not applying for 6 months. Again, what matters when you're applying is the 6 months is cheaper. So that means if you're applying for 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, then the amount becomes more. I hope we are together. Remember, if you're denied a visa, they never refund your money. So be wise on the type of visa that you're applying. If you're not sure, mostly if you're coming to the UK first visit, please, I would suggest don't apply like 2 years visa for the first time. I have answered that question. Thank you, guys. Let's go to the second question. The second question is, how soon can I change from a tier 5 visa to a tier 2 visa? Guys, it's hard to answer that question, because remember, when you are applying for tier 5 visa, you are coming, the job is non-paid. You're not paid. They pay you, it's just pocket money. It's not like paying you. Actually, they're giving you pocket money, and they are like, they're sustaining you. So they're in charge of your basic needs, if I'm making sense. But they do not give you a salary. So you are required to volunteer 12 months and expected to go back to your country after 12 months. And that is what happens in all visas. The only time you will come to your country and rest and say, so I don't have to think of when I'm going back home, is when you will get your indefinite. It is when you will get naturalized as a British citizen. However, all the visas, they require you to go back home, as well as the tier 2 visa. If your contract is 3 years or 5 years job, you are required after that time to go back home. However, I would say if you came in to volunteer as a living carer or as a carer, and remember this company, if a company has sponsored you to come for tier 5 as a tier 5, that means that company has ability to recruit from abroad and sponsor a tier 2. So what will make them, after they train you, after they show that you can work, after you show that you like what you are doing, and you apply for the job, and you show them interest, what will make them not want you to continue with the work? The only difference might be, which I cannot confirm here now, they might require you to go back to the country of origin. They send you the COS, they send you everything else, and then you come in now as a tier 2. Yeah, so you finished your 12 months, you've applied with them, they are happy with you, you've gone, they send you everything, you reapply. And actually that gives you a very good, I feel it gives you a very good foundation, and actually it gives the immigration a good vibe, because you went and you've come back after your 12 months, but now you're going back, you're looking to going back as tier 2. And also remember, if you're going to the same employer, they can write a letter to say that you've shown everything. You've come there, you volunteered, you enjoyed your blah, blah, blah. And they feel that if they lost you, they will lose something valuable. I hope you're making sense. So there is so many ways to go around it. Maybe there's a possibility of them applying your tier 2 from here, if I'm making sense. So there's a lot of possibility. Me answering how soon you can adjust, sincerely, I do not know. Because remember, even for a normal spouse visa, for a spouse visa, this other kind of visas, you never know when everything will get ready. Nothing is certain about visas. Yeah, so that one will be hard to answer that, but I hope I've answered your question how I have put it. Yeah, so everything has steps. Yeah, the third question is about student visa. Student visa is hard because of funds, but it's another way that you can come to the UK and you'll finally find yourself. You can either, after your degree, you can go back to your country, or you have a chance to still continue here. You can do any courses, but if I give you an example of probably a nursing course, most university nursing course will cost 9,250. That is around 1.5 Kenyan million shillings. You will need your 1.5 Kenyan million shillings a year, something like that, give or take, depending on the exchange rate. But it's 9,250 pounds. So you check in your country how much that is. That is 1 year. The course is 3 years. As a student, you are allowed to work. And if you work in other places, it's 20 hours a week. But if you are probably in a nursing, you're doing a nursing degree, for you to create a good foundation of care and everything else, it's important that you work in care. So if you work in care and you apply your with NHS, which is the National Health Service, yeah, if you apply with them, if you're working with them, then your hours does not count. You can work as you want. That was, remember the updates, the UK yeah, there was a video I did about updates, about a few updates about the, guys, I can't remember very well, but the new updates that are coming regarding visas and everything else. About home office, I get the word home office. I updated that, and that was one of the things that if you're working as a HCA in the NHS, then you don't require your hours are not like counted, or they don't matter. You're not strictly 20 hours. Because remember, the reason why all these visas have come up, health and care workers visa, skilled workers visa, it's because we are short. It's painfully short. So if you come and you're working for the government, they're not going to consider that like you're working. But again, if you're studying, you should know that nursing it's a demanding degree, it's a demanding course. They require you to pass academically and professionally. Yeah. So those people that would like to come a student visa, it's a very good visa to come in. Remember, you're the one bringing money in. So it's your money more or less supporting you. But the other visas, they become a bit complicated because they feel like you are coming to get. But in this case, you're the one who is bringing money in. I hope we are together. So student visa is a good visa. I can say that I have seen, and also there is companies that you actually can switch from student visa to tier 2 visa. That one I have seen, and that's why I won't confirm about the other one, tier 5 to tier 2. But for student to tier 2, that one I have seen. Yeah. So I hope I have answered that question. If you're planning to come as a student, depending on your level of funds, please at least try your best. Try your best that at least you have, by the time you leave, you have funds for everything for first year. Everything for first year, if you know what I mean. You have paid school fees for first year, medical, all those things. You've sorted your accommodation for first year, so that even when you settle and you start working and trying to figure out about your next, how you're going to support yourself, at least that 1 year, you know it's settled. It's not easy. It's a bumpy road. But as always, like I always say, as Tesh says, it's doable. Because remember, what looks impossible to you might be very possible to me. What determines it is my ability to fight, my ability to keep going on, which I believe if you are here on Teshwa Njuguna, then you have the ability to fight and the ability to win. So it's doable. I will insist on this student visa because after 3 years, the course is 3 years. Yeah, the course is 3 years. And after that, you can go the graduate route. The graduate route is where you have an extension of 2 years. And after that, remember, you're getting closer to indefinite. Yeah, you're getting closer to indefinite. So, yeah, it's a good visa. That's what I would say. I would say it's a good visa. If you've never considered that, please do consider. I know some people go, no, that's the hardest way because of the funds and school fees, but it's a good visa. Yeah. So if you have siblings or something, or someone, if a family can come together and support someone, then I would say it's a good visa. Okay. Another question I will answer is a question some people I find. So someone will come across my video. They will come across a video like the tier 5 charity work visa, and you'll find a random comment. Oh, can you send me the form? can you send me the form, or can you do, where is the job, or it just shows me that you did not watch it, or there's some, like, you just did not watch it. Yeah, and that's why I said some answers I do not answer, simply because if you, it depends. According to your question, I will know if you've watched, and if you are really whatever you're asking, if I answer you, will it really benefit you? So this is what I want to say and insist. I cannot send you an application form because I am a content creator. What I do is, if a company is recruiting, I will put the link there, and then you will find the company, you will use the link. If I mention the company, you will search for it. But it's not like there is a job I have, I'm keeping, and then I'll send you application letters. No, the other job is up to you. I'm passing the information. I'm making sure that I answer all the questions. And I would like to say congratulations to you guys that are doing very well. There are people that have really fought and they're getting somewhere. There are people that are trying to find this and this and this. They are waiting for this and this and this. People are doing well. But like I said, this journey is not for the faint-hearted. It's to keep fighting and don't give up. Yeah? Don't give up. But again, please, I can only, like I always say, my content is based on, actually, I would say the highest percentage is based on home office updates and the government website. Yeah, the other ones are the little percentage are from my personal experience, all experiences that I have observed. So guys, you can tell if the highest percentage is for the research I make from the government websites, that means a lot of information is out there. So what I'm doing is to break down the information so that everyone is able to understand. And also, if we are interacting, like now we're interacting, you will find it easier to look for something or think about that thing, considering if, you know, no one mentioned about it. Some people have come here and they have told me the reason why they are doing this and this and this, it's because they came across my content. Yeah. So that's my end aim. But I would say one is, I don't have, like, I'm not a recruiter. I'm not recruiting. If I come across a job, I just put it on my page. Yeah. So at the moment, I can't say that I'm working with anyone that I can point out to do this or use this agency. No, 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 no. And like, you know, I like giving my information as it is and as raw as it is, so that, you know, at the end of the day, we are people. Yeah, I might hear of a company, I might hear of an agency, but for me, it will take me so much for me to trust, because a simple single mistake, the same people you are trying to help are the same people that will bite you. Yeah. So I try to disassociate myself with anything that will involve money. I disassociate myself with it. Also, it's you know, it is what it is. I would say, my people, be wise. That brings me to the next question. If you are shortlisted for an interview, like, the reason why I even can't estimate how long it will take to do this from this, it's because you can never, like, visa process, you work around a window, not a date. The only dates you will have is when you're submitting your papers, when you're probably having an interview. But even work-wise, like when you're expecting the decision back, they give us in days. They don't give us the exact date. So you're working with a window. Yeah. So please do not, never I was eating ngumu. Never, what is that word? resign from your current job because you've been shortlisted for an interview. Never resign from your job so that that job can be a reference. Yeah? Tell them the truth if you can. I've been working with you. I am trying for greener pastures, but also depending what kind of bosses you have. Yeah? Look for other alternative of references if you're not comfortable with your current boss. Yeah, or you think if you tell them, things will change, because I know people can be complicated. But please do not and never resign a job before actually doing the whole process and it's successful. I'm doing this because I have read a few people that have done that to get reference, and then what happens is, I don't know what happens in there in between or blah blah blah. The people that shortlisted them for interview never gets back, or when they get back they say, oh, we've realized that we've over recruited, so we do not need more staff at the moment. And you resigned your job to get a reference for this job that you don't know if you'll be in UK. So you find people are in pain, people are depressed, they don't know where to start, and they are asking you what they can do. And I'm thinking, nothing. You cannot do anything. Yeah? Because remember, until you sign a contract with someone, until someone has violated the contract, what do you have to sue them? Remember, this is Europe. Paperwork is very important. Yeah? You haven't even signed a contract. You haven't done any, but you have... Why? In this process, let's do things wisely. Yeah? Let's do things wisely. Stay in your job. Stay in the job you are. Because, yes, there is a road. There is a way. And in Jesus' name, you are coming to Europe. But we do not know the date. Therefore, you should live your life as kawaida. Respect your bosses. Stay in your job, but do your process. And believe in your process, and things will be okay. But please do not resign. And then when things don't work out, because I keep saying, this is something we should get we should understand each other. You getting a COS, it's yay and well done. I have people that have COSs. Well done. But remember, now we are going to the next step. And the next step is the determinant. They are an independent body. It's not like where we are used to 200 unaikunja hivi. You give some, it's nothing can influence the process. Actually, they're somehow looking for reasons why they shouldn't give you. Yeah. So that's another, so you are lucky you'll be shortlisted, you have interview, you have COS, you have it there. So now breathe in, breathe out. Please, let's check the documents that you have, because now you are going to fight with another one. So there is 2 processes that are major and you have to go through before you come here. So please keep your job. Yeah? Keep your job. And there's no way you can, there's no way I can help you, or who can you complain to? No one. You never signed any contract with anyone. Yeah? So it is what it is. Sometimes it's life. Sometimes you learn it the hard way. But again, I'm here to make the transition as easy as it can. And this video has gone for half an hour because my people, I wanted to answer some of the questions. Those are just a few of the burning questions that people are asking. I really appreciate your love. I appreciate your support. But for now, I will leave you. I will get some more time. I will come back, answer question, and also create more content. There's more content. It's just the time. time, I don't know where time is or where time is going, but we are together. We are together in this, and we are going to win. Please don't hesitate to contact me. I'm Teshua Jogona on Instagram, Teshua Jogona on Facebook, Teshua Jogona 1 on TikTok. Guys, if you don't know I'm in TikTok, please go find Teshua Jogona TikTok, and you'll just have fun there. You will see the other side of Tesh, that just, nothing is serious in this world though. Till next time, please take care. Today is my day off, so I have a lot of things to catch up. Yeah, take care, stay blessed, be kind, because it's a tough world. Be very kind. Till next time, ciao.